welcome to Sanji's kitchen, and should we go viral today? Let's try and do a viral dish that I have kind of learned from TikTok, and also being a little bit tired for that of Skype. You see, the original dish was going to be a Gaddafi pastry, and here's the thing, I hear that and I kind of go, I don't think Vivi would like to have that in Alabasta. I feel like she loves something much more sweeter. Something that still keeps you cool, but also has more sweetness to it. So, we're doing the Dubai chocolates. I know, I should be going a little bit viral. Why am I also late to the game? Well, can I just say trying to actually find Gaddafi was very tricky. And also, trying to actually find pistachio paste is also tricky. Typically, you can also make pistachio paste or butter if you wish to, but I don't have a food processor. So, if you want to make your own pistachio paste, get a food processor and just find that recipe. But we're doing a special dish here for Sanji's Kitchen, and will this make us go viral? I don't think that it will make us go viral, but I have actually tried one of these, and I say the actual bar itself, not bad, but does a homemade version taste better than store-bought? Well, we'll find out, because at the very end of this, we'll have Rosen be blinded and taste testing both the original store-bought and my homemade ones to see which one is better. And even I'm going to taste both of them to see which one is better. So, you're kind of wondering, what are you going to need for this recipe? Well, I'm going to do a shout out. This recipe comes specifically from Mori Bayan. I actually followed this chef. She does great recipes, wonderful stuff. I even gotten calzones from there, which I make great calzones. I love it so much. But what do you need specifically for this recipe in particular? Well, here's what you need. You'll need a cup of pistachio paste or butter. 1 to 1.5 cups of shredded phyllo or katafi, cut into small pieces. Thank you, Rosen! Can you tell I'm going to be mispronouncing things this whole entire episode? Yes, I apologize in advance, right, Rosen?
Yeah.
See? You will need vegetable oil for frying. 2 to 3 cups of milk, chocolate melted, and most importantly, you can have 1/4 cup of white chocolate melt as well, but that's only for decoration, to drizzle, so we're skipping that for this recipe. And also because technically, yes, this bar does have it, but it's kind of doesn't add anything to it, so we're gonna skip the white chocolate. Yay, let's have fun here. First up, you will heat vegetable oil up to 350 degrees. I'm using this safe bowl, just to be safe. And also, here's the thing. It doesn't say how much vegetable oil to use, but I have watched more about Ryan's video, and I am going to estimate how much vegetable oil. So I'm going to say, with full confidence, about a cup or more. Please go to Morvan's recipe on her website. It's called Let's Pistachio Chocolate Bar, because I literally had to look on her Instagram videos. Go, please look on Instagram, look at her YouTube channel. Because quite frankly, even watching the video, she didn't really say how much vegetable oil to put to do the frying portion. Since we are going to actually be heating up vegetable oil, you know what that means. Fire! Fire? Fire! Yay! And in the process of, you have, Rosen, say the word.
Kanafa.
Kanafa. At this time, you can take your shredded phyllo or kanafa and toss it in once it's heated until it gets golden and crispy. And once you do, you will safely put it all on a paper towel lined plate, which I'm going to be doing off to the side. And also the good news is that I actually got the shredded kind. It's fully shredded. I actually don't have to do anything, and just by looking at this is a cup. So, yay! We kind of managed to do a pretty good thing here. It's progress, but now we also have to wait for that to heat up. But you know what I'm also going to do off to the side as we're waiting for that? Yes, you must know. I'm honestly trying to figure out which pot I want to do for boiling some water because, yes, we're doing the double boiler thing. So, small. On the side, you will be boiling some water because, like I mentioned, we're going to be double boiling for our chocolates. And I like doing the oven method so much more than using the microwave. Or as Gordon Ramsay calls the microwave, Chef Mike. And now you know. So, yes, we are also going to be doing another round of fire on the stovetop. Lots of fires today. Yay! But safety. Gas power oven, please do safety. So, okay. I'm feeling, and also remember, if you're trying to test how hot your vegetable oil is, please do a gentle hover. I actually don't even have my hand all the way in and I can feel the heat from here. And it did say at 350, so where is it? Oh yeah, we're gonna bring back the trusty Give me the monitor! I'm going to clip. It will never clip onto these things. Just gonna hold it. Okay, so it's like a 150, but once it gets to 350, we can start doing some frying. Yay, frying! Alright, and do not worry, guys. I've upgraded my splatter guard. Ain't it cool? That way, protects not only the whole entire bin, and that way you're not getting oil over your counters. Well, not counters, all over your oven. Or in this case, my trash cans are off to the side. Protect yourself from splatters. Of the deadly kind. I will be turning this off quickly to heat up the kanafa, but in a second, you will see that I managed to fry this to a nice golden brown and tell you exactly how long it took for me. Yay! Alrighty, and this is what the kanafa looks like when it's golden brown. Ain't it pretty, guys? It's gonna give it that nice crunch we want in that bar. And so, we're gonna let this cool down for exactly 15 minutes. And this is what Chef Mike should only be used for. Timer stuff only in my kitchen. Timer only. Unless there's a recipe in the future I need the microwave, but I mean, technically we use this to melt butter, so good Chef Mike. So good. But we get to let this wait for 15 minutes. Yay! And also, yes, the water for the boiler is still waiting to be cooked. Alrighty, guys, you want to know the good news? The water is boiled. You know what that means. Let's do some chocolate while we got our kanafa, right? Kanafa?
Yes, sorry. Yes.
Yay! Rosen's off screen, just helping me out. Yay, honey! So we're gonna be double boiling our chocolate. And in this case, if you're wondering, how do I double boil chocolate, Casey? Well, here's how. Have some water boiling. Then you're gonna take a metal bowl, place it on top, and all of this steam will be heating on the bottom of the bowl. Magic, science. And then we're gonna take our milk chocolate now. Personally for me, I am not a Nestle fan. I'm a Gardali fan. So we are gonna put some Gardalis into the chocolate mixture. And you need about 2 to 3 cups worth. This is gonna be a lot of chocolate. And yes, you can do the microwave method if you don't want to do this. It will save you probably maybe less pans, but otherwise, I don't have big enough bowls to put the amount of chocolate I'm going to be using. So we got about, let's see okay, 2 cups. And I can already see the chocolate is starting to melt on the bowl itself. And I have some extra chocolate chips, so we're just going to toss it. So it'll be about 2.5 cups worth of chocolate. So there we go. Now also, Be very, very careful of the metal bowl. It will be hot, so make sure you've got a glove on so your hand does not get hot. Like I'm about to do that right now. And then what you will be needing to do, if I have the right side to do this. Yes, I do. No, my spatula! Not the spatula. You know what I'm saying. So, what you're going to do is, I can't show it, but you're going to continuously stir and melt the chocolate over the boiler until all of the chocolate is melted and smooth. And I do mean that. Be wary of fallen chocolate chips, my friends. Like that one. I'm so sorry, chocolate chip. You will not be part of the 5-second rule. I'm so sorry. And also, this is gonna take me a bit because I have to be continuously stirring Isaac. I am so sorry. But also, it's very nice smelling chocolate. And oh my god, it's hot. Note to self, kids, make sure that you, if you feel hot while you're trying to do this, have fans going. It does not hurt for a fan in the oven to be going, but also the chocolate's being nicely melted. And I realize I think I've made a mistake using the slotted spoon. Curses. But it's also melting the chocolate, which, dear God Almighty, the day when we get to if we make fudge for the show is going to be the most glorious thing in the world. Because yes, I do have a fudge recipe for that. And it will be glorious. And my chocolate chips are sticking to my spoon. No! Get off. There we go. Well, that's perfect. I'm going to get another glove because this pan's going to be hot. Ah! I stepped on the chocolate chip. Ah! And no, it's not like a Lego. No! Also try to make sure I keep stirring this so that way it doesn't melt over burnt chocolate. There we go. Perfect. Alright, we're going to turn this off. Frozen,
Yeah.
Hold this for me. I have no counter space. Thank you. Here's the chocolate, guys. Ain't it pretty? Ugh. And now, we're going to put this in molds. And you're wondering what molds, Casey? Splash cut. I have no chocolate bar molds, so I am using hashtag not sponsored Disney molds of Mickey, Minnie, Mickey and their gloves, and Baymax. We won't get sued, right?
As long as you call it Bingus the copyright-free rat.
What about Baymax?
That is also Bingus the copyright-free rat.
Well, where will we go here?
Are those gonna melt?
Huh?
Are those heat resistant?
They're cake. Yes, they're
Okay.
cake molds.
Okay.
Rosa doesn't know that Daiso sells cake molds.
I just saw they're plastic, so.
Cake molds.
Can I put this down now? It's very hot.
Okay. The timer just went off for the cannot to cool, but still not cooled down yet. So we're gonna take our chocolate, our beautiful melted chocolate, ain't it pretty? And we're gonna wrap our bowls. I'm gonna do that again. Sorry, that the cutting board should not have been moved. So, okay. Alrighty, since we got our chocolate beautifully melted, ain't it pretty? Make sure it's nice. You keep stirring it so that way it's nice and pretty and melted. But we're gonna take that. We're gonna coat the bottoms of our trays, and then we're gonna put them in the fridge or freezer for 15 minutes. We're gonna put them in the fridge because we have more room in the fridge. So what? Are you wondering how we're gonna do this? We're gonna take our spoon, like so, and then we're gonna do the Baymax ones because they're a lot more circular. So like this one, we're gonna go ahead, and then we're going to move as you can see, we're gonna try and move it. If not, the good news, use your spoon. And ta-da! Move the chocolate around nice and pretty. Like so. Ta-da! And also just cover up some of the sides. Ta-da! We're going to repeat this process for all of them, and then we're going to let them chill in the fridge for about 15 minutes. So, huzzah guys! We're making chocolate bars! I might have just put too much into this Baymax, but it's okay, we like 'em thick in this house. Oh, kitchen. No. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Make sure you also have enough chocolate to cover the bars too, so that way we gotta do that later, so we'll do that very soon. Okay, I just wanted to show that I have them filled. They're not pretty, but it's the thought that still counts. I already put the Baymax one in to chill, and then we're gonna also put this one in to chill for 15 minutes, and then we just have to do the filling, which we'll do that in just a quick second now. Alrighty. Now, as we have our molds going, we are going to take all of the kanafa that has cooled down. I'm going to take it up by the plate. We're going to toss it in. And dear God, I can feel all of the oils. Oh my God. Good thing I bought sturdy plates. The oils almost peeked through the paper plate. But there's our kanafa. Isn't it pretty? So much oil. And then we're going to take 1 cup of pistachio paste or butter, which I have the pistachio butter. And I got authentic Italian pistachio butter from a good brand known as Gustavo. I'm excited. I haven't yet done this. Let's see. Woo, woo, woo. It smells definitely of pistachio. It's actually like a nice mellow flavor. And we need about a cup, and I can assume it's a cup. And so we're gonna pour the whole thing in. Yay! And then we're also going to mix it. Yay! I'm trying to get it out. Get out. If you don't get all of it out, scrape, guys. This is the best method to get everything out of the jar. And I do mean everything. Oh, and perfect timing too. I'm just trying to get everything out of the jar first, Isaac, before I grab one of the 2 molds I have. Double check and make sure I got everything out. I'm kind of grateful I did the jar method instead of putting it all in the cup. All right, and now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix this until it's completely combined. And now then, which is gonna be that fun. Dear God, I can see the combination. I'm really hoping this is the right method. I mean, now I'm regretting whether or not I should have bought 2 jars instead of 1. I don't know, guys. We shall find out together. But it's very cool, very nicely incorporated, though. Almost nicely incorporated. Trying to grab it all. Smells nice though. Alright. Hopefully it should look like this consistency, because you know what we're getting? One of the molds! And this one's nicely hardened, and it's actually not bad. What we're gonna do is we are going to take our spoon. We're gonna plop them in there. We got a lot, so we can plop as much as we want. Make sure you fill it up to the top, and then we will be covering the top with chocolate once we get this all nicely filled. So it should look like this. We're gonna do that to all of them, so yay! This is fun. Like, I'm excited that I get to cook these cool foods with you guys. I really am. I know it's taken me, I don't know how many episodes to say it, but I'm so pumped. I've been wanting to make something different for a while, and this is a cool method to do something different. So, huzzah. And so far, out from the mold, me putting the chocolate molds, I think the Baymax ones do a better job holding chocolate forms than Mickey ones. Like, the Baymax ones at least have a bit of a, like, roundness to it. The Mickey ones do not. So, So far we got melted. Ooh, almost losing a spoon from the melted chocolate. That would have been bad. We need the spoon. Right. Oh no! Almost lost the spoon in this mixture. So there we go. All right. And we actually have enough the mixture to put on in the Mickeys, but this is what they look like. And then we're gonna actually switch bowls here. We still have melted chocolate, thank God Almighty. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna plop them on the very, very top. I'm just trying to plop little chocolates each. So hopefully I have enough. If not, I might have to make some backup chocolate. Luckily enough, I do have backup chocolate, which I might have to do that in the bowl. Oopsie, sorry. Gonna have to. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to melt a little bit more chocolate, which is totally fine. And then I'm gonna be more fancy in this one, guys. I have a spatula because we're gonna flatten that of the chocolates. So, like so. That way it covers the edges. Everything gets nicely mixtured. I'm also trying very hard to make sure that I have a lot more chocolate to cover the bigger ones, because so far I don't know if I got, well, because trust me, there's still plenty of chocolate on the sides here, guys, and I'm making sure that I use all of it, and I do mean all of it. Alrighty, slowly but surely we're getting somewhere. And yes, I know some of the kanafa is actually mixing into the spatula dish. I have no control over that. Just covering up the edges. Want to make sure you have all the edges fully covered on a bar, because we're trying to emulate a chocolate bar. So we want to make sure we get all of the edges covered, like so. Especially with my spatula kind of like, oof. I feel like I'm doing a gosh paint. That's the term. I'm doing a good gosh painting here. I'm just stroking the chocolate like I'm doing a painting. Oh, I miss painting. This is satisfying though, because you're just trying to get all the chocolates like so. And we just have one more chocolate, and I'm gonna actually go ahead. I'm gonna scrape it because I have a lot of excess chocolate here, and I'm gonna try and cover it. If not, I'm gonna have to probably melt more chocolate, or try and get more, or scrape as much chocolate off of here. Because damn it, I am not a quitter. I will get the chocolates if I have to. Like so. I just want one perfect dish. Is all I ask. Give me one, please. There we go. Awesome. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this back in the fridge for another 15 minutes to chill, and we'll be doing the same thing for the other one with the Mickeys and see how that goes. But that one's gonna be with extra chocolate, and I'll be melting off screen. So hopefully it works out in the end. Alrighty, guys. I just took the first one out, and I'm gonna pop one out to see how it went. I'm excited. Oh, it's still kind of melty on it, but oh my god! And do you see Baymax? You can see Baymax! Look at that! Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's very melty, but you know what that means though? Time for the blind taste test with Rosen. Let's bring him in. Alright, we now have Rosen.
Yep.
He's going to be doing the blind taste test, meaning take your glasses off and close your eyes. And also, I'm giving you a water so you will have a palate cleanser in between.
Okay.
Yes. So Rosen has also tried the regular chocolate bar with me before. We know what it tastes like, but Rosen's the perfect candidate to taste which one's better, store-bought or homemade. Mm-hmm. So first, A.
Okay, pretty good.
Okay. Right. Next, B. Once you drink some water for a palate cleanser, go ahead.
You have me have my eyes closed, honey.
So, the cap was still on. Alrighty. Alright, next. B.
I like the first one better, but the second one has a weird aftertaste.
Oh, okay, open your eyes then. The A was the store-bought.
Yeah, I figured because different shape.
And the B was the handmade ones.
Both I'd give like a B. I'm not a big chocolate guy, but
Guess what? This one's yours.
I don't know. That's somewhere.
Eat it.
Okay. Alright.
But now it's also my turn to try it. I'll say the bottom is melty because of the chocolate, but my turn. Mmm.
Very grainy.
Mmm.
What do you think?
I can taste the crispiness from my batch.
Well, it just like disintegrates in your mouth.
Yeah, that is how it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
I wish I should have bought another jar of pistachio to have more pistachio cake in there. But otherwise, like, I do agree with Dozen. I give my Halloween ones a B. Improvement, more pistachio filling. But I'm actually very happy I did my first chocolate bar attempt. So, final thoughts? Here's your chocolate.
I don't like chocolate. Here's more chocolate.
But in the meantime, do you want to try some? Look at how good it is. It's melting in my hands!